All right? Nothing you can do about it. It starts in 3, 2, 1. It's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
We're talking about the Monday show with Scott Johnson and Carter Johnson, who are both here.
We're both here.
Reporting in.
We're both doing the thing.
Sit rep.
It'd be really funny if actually you were just here
Why?
and I was a AI generated image and voice.
Why would that be funny?
I don't know. Be a little sad, actually.
Do you know how I know I've lost weight? This is the only way I can tell because I have body dysmorphia.
You have major body dysmorphia.
We've
to the
talked
point where
about
you
this.
cannot
can't tell.
Picture yourself.
No. I see something no one sees.
Yeah.
And it's been this way my whole life. It's not like debilitating for me. Like it can be
It's
for
annoying.
some, but it's annoying because I look in the mirror and go, ugh. And people go, what are you talking about?
You look
great.
good.
Or this looks good. Or you've lost weight or you this and that. Anyway.
How do you know you lost weight?
Because I'm going to try to cover all my details up.
Yeah, be careful.
Did you see it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fat guy in that.
You've lost quite a bit around your face.
Look at that. Look at that neck. What is going on there? I've lost a ton around that.
Yeah, you have no, you don't realize it until you see a picture of yourself and go, oh.
Yeah. And this was, let's see, when did I take this?
A while ago.
2022.
Wow.
Some pandemic meat on me. That was pandemic meat.
Ew.
All right.
Meat of the pandemic.
Yeah, I'm pleased with my progress. But I can't see it. So once in a while I need a reminder. And my pants being loose isn't enough, even though I know in them I'm wearing pants I couldn't wear 2.5 years ago. But it just doesn't click.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Speaking of IDs, I found my wallet. Did I tell you about how I lost my wallet?
No. Carter lost her wallet, and that's not unusual. Carter loses things.
Hey, no. Okay, this was unusual.
You left your phone on Mom's car, and she drove to her destination with your phone on her car.
I know, but that's not losing it.
But thankfully,
that's just misplacing it.
The rubber of the case.
It's not even that sticky, but it didn't fall off.
It's enough to hold it because it held it the whole. Where did she go?
To the dog groomers.
Oh my god!
I know, that's a distance.
It's a distance, and your phone survived somehow. So anyway, let's just have that as the backdrop of your story you're about to tell.
I lose things often, but never really lose them. It's usually I just misplace them. They're under something weird, or I put them in a drawer. I usually don't.
But wait, what is the difference between really losing something and
misplacing? It's you find it in a day.
Oh, okay.
It's not a fully lost.
Anyway, I didn't realize there was a time limit on that.
I don't know. I'm making this up as I go, but
it's fine.
I lost my wallet for 2 months.
Yeah.
And finally I was I'm going to get my credit card. There was no purchases made on my cards. Yeah. So I was clearly it's in the house somewhere or at my friend's house maybe. They looked all over their houses.
I thought you did cancel something.
I did. I canceled both my cards. I have a credit card and a debit card.
Why did you? Okay. All right.
Because I finally, after about a month and a half, went, I should just cancel these. That seems...
Wait, you were missing it for a month and a half?
Yeah. Before I replaced them. But still, there were no charges. Finally, I replaced them.
She speaks the bullshit.
About 2 weeks later, I found it. I found my wallet. I was happy. I was gonna go get my ID, get a new ID because I left it. It was in my wallet. And I'm glad I didn't because that cost a bit of money.
I never heard where you found it. Was it in the house?
It was in a jacket pocket.
So in the house, but in a
Yes,
clothes.
It was a jacket that had been jammed into the back of my closet somehow.
Yeah.
And I pulled it out and went, oh, that's where that jacket went. And then I found my wallet.
Well, that's a pain in the butt because now you got to go renew all your stuff, right?
What? No, I have new stuff already.
Oh, you're already good?
Yeah.
What about your driver's license? Did you go get a new one?
I don't have a driver's license.
Or your state issued ID?
My ID. That's what I was just saying is my ID. I didn't renew it, so it was just with my wallet. I have it now.
Oh, I see what you mean. Plus, you're almost up on having to renew it anyway.
I think it's next year.
Oh, is it?
Still annoying, stupid, dumb.
It is dumb.
And now I can't find my passport.
Well, this is how you. This really?
Yeah.
Well, what if you need to go to Korea or something?
I don't know. I'm looking.
You and Mom have been rumbling about it.
I've been looking for it.
Do you think you guys will go together?
I would love to go.
Leave me here for a week?
Go so bad. For more than a week?
No.
Definitely.
A week.
Definitely more than a week.
I can't afford to send Mom for 2 weeks.
It's not that expensive.
International travel to a foreign country in Asia.
It's not that expensive.
Oh, guys. It's so expensive.
We also have been considering going to Canada because there's a bug zoo I really want to go to.
Oh, I heard about that. It's like
in
a bug
Victoria.
petting zoo. Yeah. What do you do there? Do you suppose you get to hold them and handle them?
You can hold bugs and stuff. Yeah.
Let them crawl on you. Big
cool.
rhino beetles climb up your arm.
I don't know about rhino beetles, but in general, yeah.
That's cool. Does anyone know about that? We have Canadian listeners. Tell us more of your your bug farms or not your bug farms,
zoos.
bug zoos. Are there domestic countries in Asia? I don't know what that means, Icor.
I don't know what that's a reference to. But yeah, no, I have to find my passport now. It's going to be freaking somewhere in the house. I'm going to find it in the dumbest place ever.
I believe in you.
And I'm going to be pissed.
You should be pissed. And the more you lose things, the more I think I failed as a father.
The more I lose things, the more I think that you pass down your ADHD.
I don't lose things.
In a way that caused me to be... You lose things all the time.
Very rarely do I. My glasses, that's it.
Mom has spots in the house where she says, hey, put your thing here so you don't lose it.
Glasses. Always glasses.
I'm just saying, Mom is the reason that you don't lose things. It's not... If you were on your own,
I disagree. She leaves her phone. She leaves her phone all the time.
Yeah, she doesn't lose it. She just leaves it.
Well... Yeah, but that's step one of losing something is leaving it.
No, losing something is I can't find it.
Oh.
She just will lieve it on the counter because she went to the store without it.
Did I ever tell you your grandfather, my dad, used to use supposedly. I mean, I was skeptical then. I'm skeptical now, but he claimed he had a technique of self-hypnosis where somebody taught him this. And it was basically, you had to hold really still, be in a quiet room, and you had like a little thing hanging, like a string with a object, something heavy.
Hypnotize yourself?
Yeah, it had to be heavy. It wasn't like, ooh, you're feeling sleepy. It wasn't like that.
Focus on it.
But you had to focus on it. And then when you were really focused and sort of zenned in on it, you would say, where was I in the living room when I last saw my wallet? And it's not that it would tell you. The idea is that your subconscious would do just enough movement.
Kind of trick you.
And he knew that right meant yes, left meant no, because that's what you tell yourself where you do it so that your brain knows the direction.
Yeah.
So this isn't something from...
That's actually a fascinating way to do it.
There's not a ghost or something doing it. It was supposed to be tapping into your own subconscious and having you tell you.
I feel like isn't that crazy.
It's not that crazy, but it was still pretty...
It's weird.
Wackadoo.
But it's like sound... The concept is sound.
But I will admit,
like being able to focus on something.
3 times out of the 5 I knew of him using that, he found the thing.
Being able to focus on something and being like, okay, I'm not thinking about the actual like where it could be, but I'm focusing on something else. I feel like that would distract your brain enough to be able to go, oh, the other part of my brain that does remember can come forward.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of that going on.
Human brains are weird.
Yeah, but that being said, I tried it when I was in high school because I lost something, car keys or something. And it didn't work for me at all.
Well, he found something that worked for him.
Sure.
And that's all that matters.
And we can say that about anything in this life, about anybody.
Yeah.
There's somebody right now going, when I talk to this marshmallow, all my dreams come true. Hey,
what's
more power to you.
What's your tactic for finding things?
Usually my I don't do it very often, but when I do... Like my glasses, I always leave them somewhere.
Yeah.
I always think, well, where did I wear them last? Mm-hmm. And then I think, and if those places don't yield results, I go, I bet they fell off while I was like napping on the couch or something.
You go through like the logical possibilities.
I have to do all of that first.
Yeah.
And then eventually sometimes it's a dog took it and chewed it or, things, it happens in different ways. But my glasses I've always been able to find with one exception. There's a pair that I bought brand new from
somewhere.
Weeby Wonkers. Weeby Wonker.
Warby Parker.
Warby Parker, that's it. Not Weeby Wonkers.
Weeby Wonkers. It's like a fake version of it that you'd see in a TV show.
Welcome to Weeby Wonkers.
Whoever gets your glasses.
There's a Weeby, what is it? Warby Parker.
Warby Parker.
And
so you still haven't found them?
No, I don't know where those went.
Wow.
They were brand new.
And who loses things?
Well, I lost a pair. I'm telling you, I've lost a pair of glasses.
How long has it been lost?
Oh, this was years ago.
Yeah.
2-3 years ago.
So me losing a wallet for
a month and a half. A wallet, though, with credit cards and ID and your...
Yeah, but nothing was ever charged, so I knew it was in the house.
Your, what do you call it? Insurance card.
Yeah.
Although I guess
it was my old insurance card.
Oh, so it wouldn't have helped you anyway.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Well, speaking of which, Carter almost had a diaper nightmare yesterday I'd like to talk about.
Oh my gosh.
I talked about it on TMS briefly.
I didn't have a diaper nightmare.
No, Carter's diaper was fine.
Phoebe had a diaper nightmare.
Carter's diaper was sealed and tight and everything was fine.
Yes.
She doesn't wear diapers.
My dear niece.
Her niece Phoebe, who we sometimes call Weeby, which is why I was saying Weeby Bonkers or whatever for the name.
Oh, now I understand
that's in
the
my
connection.
Head. Anyway, she had a very full 100% nasty blueberry diaper.
Like blowout.
Blowout levels.
Fully not in her diaper anymore.
Really bad. But we didn't know this. So she's doing this thing. She stands on Carter's torso.
And then jumps for a second, lands on my stomach.
And then jumps and goes spread eagle, lands on your stomach.
Yeah.
And then do it again, do it again, do it again. It's fun.
And
it's fun for you. It's fun
it
fun
hurts,
for everybody.
But it's fun.
Well, one of us, me or somebody, saw out of the corner of her diaper.
It was Dylan.
It was like
who was like, no!
It was like a black hole forming over there. We're like, no!
Oh, man. I didn't get any on me.
No, but
the absolute panic I felt.
You were afraid.
I was so scared.
I haven't seen you that paranoid since I told you there were zombies coming in that quiet street we were on in Salt Lake that one time.
Kids are gross, and I don't want their poop on me.
Do you remember that?
I feel like that's not unreasonable.
Do you remember that? Did that harm you when I did that?
Probably.
Come on now.
Yeah. You're traumatizing me now.
Just bringing it up.
Yeah.
Having you on here every Monday.
Yeah. This is my trauma. No, yeah, it was gross and horrible.
All right. Well, there was that. And the problem, what am I trying to say? It didn't pan out.
No, it was fine.
It was fine.
It worked out great. Yeah. It was just gross. Taylor, it makes me like a little sick to think about.
It's gross, dude.
It was so gross.
And it was a big old freaking
monster poop.
I don't even know what to call it. It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It smelled bad.
Also, it's not great in the heat. It's real hot right now.
Oh, it's so hot. Although it rained today.
Today we got a half an hour or so of straight rain out of nowhere. Bam,
just dropped like gay rain.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Gay rain. Nice. That's a joke I would make.
Stupid joke.
But it was so hot. It's been really hot everywhere.
Yeah, it's so hot.
And here it was hot. I think we were in the high 90s today, and then suddenly just water.
Just pouring.
Just for an hour, for half an hour.
Ripley hated it.
Yeah, she didn't like it. I loved it.
I went out in the back and sat out there just like on the stoop where you can't get wet.
Yeah.
And Ripley was there with me and she just stared at me the whole time like, please let me back inside. I don't want this.
I see Chuck in the chat says that they have, where does he? Serious thunder happening in
Georgia.
Georgia. That's cool.
I love rain and thunder.
Do you like rain and thunder in Georgia though? Because that sounds humid to me.
That does sound humid.
Like humid to the point that you're going to be a little bit uncomfortable while you're there. But whatever. You know what? I don't have. Who am I?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I don't know.
What are
anymore.
we? That just sounds hot and miserable. But also, it's been hot and miserable here. This is a hot summer. All right.
I hate the heat.
I know you do. Can we talk about that for a second? Why?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Because when that rain hit, you were in heaven.
Oh my gosh, I love the rain. I love the snow.
Yeah.
I love when it's like anywhere from 0 to 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Great weather.
Yeah.
The moment it's like above 75, I wish that I was in the ground.
Where it's cold.
Where it's cold with the worms. I hate the heat.
Yeah.
It's just miserable.
Everybody should text us right now and tell us what's the temperature where you live and tell us what it's like and if you're enjoying it or not. 801-471-0462. Get those coming because we want to know. I just saw one in 92 in Indiana and sunny, according to Dr. Calhoun, PhD.
I hate summer weather. Like I enjoy the summer, especially because I get a lot of sunlight, which is good. Like you get longer days.
Yeah.
But there's the problem with hot weather is when it's so hot that you can't be outside.
Yeah.
Like it's almost dangerous to be outside. Mm-hmm. That's not fun. Because at least in the winter, you can like bundle up. What are you supposed to do in the summer?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Strip
naked.
That's kind of it. And then that's bad for you because your skin's exposed and your skin will get the sun rays.
I keep seeing
nothing good
TikTok videos of people doing that. Like stripping down to nothing and just standing in front of a fan and then music from, I don't know, some Drake song plays.
I hate the heat.
I thought you were going to say I hate Drake.
No, I don't know enough about Drake.
Kendrick Lamar was right. Drake's a douche.
Is that who they're having beef with?
Yeah, Drake and Kendrick.
Oh.
Yeah. Kendrick has this song about I started from the bottom, but now I'm here, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That is such bullcrap.
Where is the bottom?
He came from money.
Yeah. Where's the bottom?
Yeah. The bottom for him was what? Private
being
school?
An infant?
Getting an acting job at age
Pooping
9
himself.
or whatever. Pooping himself.
As a child, as an infant.
When
that was the bottom.
He had his blowouts. Anyway, I'm team Kendrick every day.
I don't know what's happening.
Drake annoys me.
Drake, yeah. I'd agree.
He used to call you on your cell phone. I'm wearing a dumb jacket, but the meme that it came out of this is okay. All right. Anyway, so that happened, and it's been very hot, and please, we'd like to hear from you. Oh, I don't have email open. That's why I don't see these answers.
Speaking of insurance, really quick, while you look for emails.
Go, do it. Go.
Everyone who has a uterus or has had a uterus.
I had one.
You know what? People who've never had a uterus.
Okay, that's me.
You should buy like a treat
uterus.
or some flowers or something for your uterus having friends, because I had to get a whole exam done, and that sucks so badly.
Okay, let's talk about it. I don't want to know too much detail, but I know they have to do a lot of scrapings.
They have to take a small chunk. It's not just like a scrape. It is a chunk of your organ known as the uterus.
Is it an organ?
Yes.
Okay.
And it hurts like hell.
Shows how much I know.
For like a second.
Did it hurt? They don't numb you or anything?
No. No numbing. No localized nothing.
You should just blow on it or something.
It sucks so bad. And I'm sure anyone who's gotten this done knows how much it sucks. But like for those who do not have uteruses, Lady
or man?
What do you mean?
Not that this matters, but
who
was
the doctor?
The doctor.
Dude.
It was a dude. Mm-hmm. It was the one that birthed Taylor's babies.
Yes. And
Nick's
babies.
And somebody else we know.
Yeah, he's a good doctor.
He's a good doctor, but when he takes the chunk.
Also I saw the chunk, which...
Oh my gosh. I don't think I could see
because he was like
chunk.
putting it in a thing, and our organs are disgusting. Yeah. Like inside of people is gross.
But couldn't he get like water? We need some like cold water, ice water in there. Just
I don't know if that's safe. I have doubts that that's safe. But yeah, it was not good.
It's Cyan in the chat says men invented this test.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, probably.
Well, men invented the idea that women can deal with it without any kind of localized numbing anything.
Which is weird to me because when we go get snipped, we get all kinds of numbage. How come they don't do that?
I don't know. It's literally taking a piece of your organ. Imagine like your kidney, just taking a little out of it. It would hurt.
Is that the sound of
like a son of a bitch. It sucks. And so like, oh man, don't.
Dr. Tolbert's not here today to give us all the straight scoop on the medical stuff here, but it's probably because an hour or two early. Usually he's off work around the time we
got an early day today.
Yeah, so he's currently squirting cold water on somebody else's uterus.
Someone's uterus
right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like any of that.
Awful.
Do you want to talk at all about why you went, or you don't want to do that? You don't have to.
I'm not going to talk about it until I know what's happening with it.
Okay. Well, no one needs to assume from that she thinks she's pregnant.
Oh, I'm not pregnant. I can say that for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I am not pregnant.
It's. I'm just saying, people can their brains run with things if they don't know enough detail.
But also,
you don't need to.
Most people with uteruses don't, or get that test done pretty regularly anyway.
Do they?
It's not just a pregnancy. It's not actually. You can't get it if you're pregnant.
Oh,
because it can interrupt a pregnancy.
So if you are okay, it's not a what's the one pap smear?
It's part of the pap smear.
I hate that name.
It's like I guess the pap smear is one thing, and then this part's the other. But this one like tests for different stuff. I don't know. He explained it, and I was too stressed out to deal with it.
What's a pap? I don't know what that is.
I'm assuming that little bit that it touches.
Ew.
Look up pap smear with Safe Search on.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Pap smear. Pap test. Cervical screening. Precautions for cancerous process. Blah, 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 blah.
Because the pap smear is where they take like a little brush and they literally like brush up and get some cells.
Yeah.
That doesn't hurt as bad.
So
actually didn't hurt at all, but the other one.
They start you under 21 is a good precautionary thing. Oh no, I'm sorry. They don't. If you're under 21, they don't. More harms than benefits to doing tests that young.
Yeah.
20 to 25, age 50 to 60. Oh, until age 50 to 60. Test every 3 to 5 years if results are normal.
Yeah, it's tests for like cervical cancer and stuff. It's a pretty regular test that people should get done just for preventative deals.
I like this one. Had total hysterectomy for non-cancerous disease or cervix removed. Indication: no further testing.
Wait, so don't get a pap smear if you don't have a uterus?
If you don't have a pap to smear, I guess.
Yeah, if you no longer have that pap.
Yeah, if the pap is out, you're done, buddy. You're papless.
Man.
All right. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Did you ever get the HPV vaccine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Mom wanted girls to get it no matter what.
Well, it was, I don't remember how old I was, but around when I was a teenager, I think.
Here's what's funny.
Maybe I was a little older. Anyway, that's whenever they were like, oh, now there's a vaccine. So
here's a funny thing that's not people. Someone's going to be uncomfortable when I say this. Maybe it'll be you.
Maybe.
But my girls are not, when they were younger, they were not sexually active kids.
No.
However, there is a stigma around HPV vaccination, not because it's a well, for some it's because it's a vaccination, but because that's a parent admitting, well, their kid must be sexually active.
Become
and that's somehow worse
no.
than the protective reason you get this done.
No. Also,
it's so dumb to me.
You can get HPV anyway through like various genetic stuff or whatever. Again, a doctor explained this to me, and I always get really nervous at the doctors, and my hands sweat a lot, and then I forget what they tell me.
Was it Dr. Groin Paul here?
No, this was when I got my HPV vaccine. But you can still get HPV, I guess.
Do you get it
without
in your arm?
any kind of sexual activity?
Oh, yeah, you can.
It's just
you
a
totally
shot.
can. It's not just for sex.
But it's just like more likely.
Yeah. It's
later.
higher risk.
Yeah, when you have sex.
But so it's in your arm, or do they put a shot in your bum?
It's just an arm.
Okay. Your second bum.
It's like I think it's 3 shots in a row.
Do you remember that when you were little? Second bum?
Your bum?
No, we call it your second bum.
Oh.
Mom would tell you.
I don't remember that.
Are you okay? She goes, it itches. What itches? My bum. Which one? My second bum.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? I do.
Point is, take care of yourselves.
Yeah, take care of yourselves.
And be
Medical
kind
stuff
to
matters.
to uterus owners.
That's right. Universal care.
Yeah.
Wait.
We wish.
Yeah, I'm not here. You know what I heard somebody say today? The American healthcare is this. It is, you have a membership card, and you go to a bakery.
Yeah.
And you say, I have my membership card. I'd like a cookie, please.
Yeah.
And
You're paying for this membership card.
Yeah. And they say, your cookie is $349. And you say, that's outrageous.
I have a membership card.
And they say, well, without the card, it's like $5,000 for that cookie. And then you say, well, I guess that's all right.
Yeah,
and
I guess all right, whatever.
Because what else are you going to do?
Man. I truly believe our medical system and our government hate everyone, but especially women.
Well, they like, how do I put this? If you're loaded, it doesn't matter how bad your medical problem is.
Yeah, they don't care.
You're covered.
They hate anyone who's not rich, and they hate women in particular.
I don't know if they hate them.
Did you hear about the tampon thing?
Oh my gosh, are we going there? What's that? I'm scared.
They found in, I think almost all the brands and kinds, that tampons had unsafe amounts of both lead and arsenic in them.
When? Now?
Yeah. This came out like a week or two ago.
Well, I have the one with wings on right now. Should I be worried?
I don't know. The point is, bro, you can't, like, how is there any other explanation other than they hate us to allow that to happen?
I mean, it doesn't seem
that hard to not have arsenic in your, sanitary objects.
It does seem that way.
It doesn't seem difficult to not do that.
But money and corporate
But why are they poisoning us?
Oh, I don't think it's good.
For how much money are you saving by poisoning your baits?
It does seem stupid.
It's insane.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I don't think it's intentional, or what they think is the amounts are not significant enough to cause a significant problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's how they justify it. I'm not saying it's good, but that's how they justify it.
Yes.
So it's like saying, I heard the dumbest thing the other day. Somebody said if you leave like Coke Zero in the garage, and in the summer months when it's let's say it's hotter than 85 degrees, those Cokes have now become toxic. If you drink one, you'll die. You'll be poisoned.
Yeah.
It's totally bullcrap. It's 100% bullcrap.
Yeah.
The reason I'm bringing that up is not connected to your thing at all.
Okay.
Your thing is real.
Yes.
I'm just saying how stupid that is, and I hate when people make crap up like that.
Oh, for sure.
And it doesn't take much for someone like your mom or someone, well, I get in trouble if I say mom, but someone like her mom, let's say that. They see it. It doesn't matter if it was just some random post on Facebook. They're going to believe it.
Yeah.
And now they're going to spend the rest of their life trying to temperature check all the sodas.
Yeah.
In the garage. I hate that.
I'm just saying it sucks that women are forced to purchase a thing that is supposed to make them more comfortable, and then it turns out it's been poisoning them slowly.
Yeah, it's not good.
None of it's good.
No, I'll take mine out later. Or off. It's not in.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I really don't. I don't know how it works. You guys and your...
You have 2 daughters and a wife.
You're plumbing.
Should know.
Yeah, but Nick and I are just kind of... what else? Would we finally like to say the Acolyte update? Because you didn't do it last week.
Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about Acolyte.
You hate it.
We haven't watched the most recent episode. I can't remember. Is it?
When she says we, she means her and her friend Alicia, not me.
We're either 1 or 2 behind. Yeah, me and Alicia are watching it.
I'll binge it at some point.
We're either 1 or 2 behind, but yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, so...
Not liking it, not enjoying it. I had hopes that maybe the first episode was like, oh, whatever, but it's been disappointing.
It's not improving.
No.
In your mind?
The writing is just kind of flat and a little confusing, where you're like, okay, I guess that's what that means. And also, I think the season finale is coming this week.
It's like my chest, flat and confusing.
Flat and confusing.
Yeah.
You only have hairs on your nipples.
No, now I got weird stuff growing up here. Mom shaved it today.
You got old man shoulders.
Like, what is happening? I don't understand why that's happening.
But yeah, no, I'm sad that Acolyte's not as good as I wanted it to be. It's just kind of, I don't know.
Dr. Calhoun says the latest episode was pointless.
Oh, I think that's the one I haven't seen.
Is that the one where there's like a person karate chopping at a guy who won't let him touch him? I saw a video of somebody like martial artsing in front of a wizard-looking dude, and the wizard guy's just kind of putting his hand up, and the other person's like hitting a force field or something. It looked dumb. I don't know. I don't want to judge it on that because I don't know.
I will say the one thing the show is really great at is the fighting is really cool.
The choreography
is rad.
The lightsaber stuff I hear is good.
Yeah, it's really cool and good. Even the fighting stuff. Like there's a part where Soul, who's the dude from Squid Game, and I can't remember his name. This is kind of a spoiler.
Oh, the guy from Squid Game, his name is... I love him.
Well, Squid Game guy and this one character that I'm not going to say who, if you haven't watched it, they're fighting and they're doing like a fist fight, like hand to hand, and it's rad. Like it's so good.
That's good.
But then I just... they killed a character that I liked.
Yeah?
It's just kind of meh.
Are you?
And dude, one of the whole episodes was like being like, look at this man's arms and back. And that's the whole plot of the episode.
Yeah.
It also feels like nothing's been happening. And they're like, oh, you should, or the finale's coming soon. And so like, oh, it's going to get crazy. And I'm like, nothing's happened.
Yeah.
We haven't been building to anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed.
So you're going to see it through.
Yeah. We're watching the whole thing.
Okay.
It's kind of fun with Alicia because we're really good at making fun of stuff.
Yeah, you guys are great at that. You're snarky and
we're snarky, and there's an agreement, a silent agreement of like, if we can make fun of it openly.
Yeah.
Be like, what is with that dude? You know.
Bastardomo says, just to go back to the soda for a second, he says, be careful with anything stored in plastic that is exposed to heat. Chemical leaching occurs at temperature ranges above 140. It's not going to happen in the garage, but can happen in cars parked out in the sun. Yeah, I'm talking cans and stuff.
Yeah.
Which should be
aluminium. Excuse me.
Are you all right?
Ooh, I got like a hiccup burp.
Gross. Do you have to go to this dinner tonight, or is it just me and Mom?
No, it's just you and Mom. Okay. There's no kids.
Don't you wish that...
None of the grandchildren.
Do you wish you were going?
I get to eat vegetable soup.
Oh, I saw you making that.
Yeah, vegetable stew.
That looks really good.
Mom made the broth by scratch, so it's like all scratch.
She made it by scratch?
From scratch.
From scratch.
And by scratch.
All right, let me ask you this. We had a question last week. We didn't ask it. I feel bad we didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
Somebody named Shane Holder asked this question.
Does he hold Shane's?
He does not, but he would if he could.
Yeah.
And will if the need arises. He'll hold himself, I guess.
Yeah. Shane Holder.
Anyway, Shane Holder says, quote, does Carter have a favorite childhood memory?
Ooh.
Can I guess first?
Yeah, guess.
All right.
Because if I thought about this longer, I'd probably have more answers.
Yeah.
But there's one that immediately came to mind. So.
Okay. Is it swimming in the Mississippi Bay?
No, but
now
you've opened up another one.
You were very little then, though.
I have two then. I have two that are like right at the top of my brain.
Go.
One is back to Mississippi. I used to catch banana spiders in jars.
And eat them.
And I would bring them over to all the ladies who would be sitting outside because it was hot and whatever. And I'd come over with a jar of a giant banana spider and like show them, and they would all freak out. And I really enjoyed that as like a 5-year-old.
You liked freaking them out?
Yeah. I thought it was fun.
You remember that? What ladies were these?
It was like all the aunts.
Oh, like
Mom and her sisters.
Martha and
Mima
and all them.
All of them just sitting outside.
Yeah.
That was fun. But the one that first came to my mind was, and this isn't like a specific memory, but it kind of is.
Okay.
Me and Taylor sitting in the back seat. Nick was there too, but he was too young.
Yeah.
Me and Tay sitting in the back seat of the silver Civic.
Silver, my car?
Yeah.
Okay. The one we sold to Tay.
Yeah, that Tay had for a long time. Yeah. The 2000 Civic.
2000 Civic. Bought it brand new, baby.
We would sing together, and you and Mom would sing too, but like specifically me and Tay. This is like the only time we got along as children was when we were singing in the back of the car. And it was always.
I said, "What about breakfast at Tiffany's?" She said, "I think."
Which is like me and Tay have like a.
Yeah.
We love that song.
Thing. I have a video of you guys doing that somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then also Bowling for Soup 1985, where you would, whenever he would say, and she would shake her ass, you would turn it all the way down for ass and then turn it back up.
Yeah.
And you almost made it a game to see if you could just do it
was hard.
Bleep and then go right back up.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't miss anything.
It was hard.
It was fun.
It is fun. It's interesting, the kind of things that can form memories like that. That's not that different than my dad throwing a blanket or a towel over the TV if like a inappropriate scene came on in some movie.
Yeah, you never know what your kids are going to go, oh yeah, I remember that weird specific thing you did.
Is this the one? Hold on. I got some audio. It's this one. About 30 children.
Oh, that audio. Oof.
Oh, that was smell so sweet.
That's Tay.
Me and Tay would sing. I think you have a video of this too. Us singing "Down by the Bay."
Down by the bay,
where the watermelons grow.
Oh, I wonder if they
back
had that.
To my home.
I want to
that
find
one?
this. Hold on.
But we would always sing something stupid. Like, have you ever seen a?
Yeah, it was
always like poop or something. Because we were little. It was so fun.
That's what you do when you're little.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not it. There's a bunch of my video of my dad. I can't find it. I've got this video and it's super cute, and they're both back there singing. And Nick is annoyed because you guys never let him have a part.
Dare not go, for if I do.
And then if I do.
Yeah, it was like a back and
Nick's
forth.
going like he would never get a word. Could not.
Yeah.
Damn it! I wish I could find that.
We were fun. We were cute kids.
I'll find it for next week. Well, there you go, Shane Holder. Holder. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
You like that?
He holds the Shane.
He certainly does. All right, some old texts we got last week that we need to get to. Okay. For the Monday show, Cassie being a derp and feeling completely safe. Dave in Toledo. Whoops.
Cassie?
Sorry, this is a cat.
Oh.
And
we love it. Oh.
I know, cute, right? Isn't that cute?
That is so cute. Can you see it over there? Yeah, I can see it.
Is that helpful?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Oh, sorry, Chad. You can't even see it.
No, they have no idea what's going on.
Look how cute. It's cute.
Here's the barber.
Here, I'll show you the full.
I love
get the legs all the way up on there. Little crotch shot.
Crotch shot.
Thank you for that. It's very nice. Let's see. We got one here from a listener who says, "Oh, it's Omega 9. We like Omega 9.
All right.
Just wanted to say thanks for the Monday show. It's my weekly dose of wholesome goodness. Maybe after this week and all the cervix talk.
Hey.
It's still
taking
wholesome.
Care of yourself.
It's still wholesome. It doesn't have to all be pretty flowers and
lady parts are not to be ashamed of.
That's right. It's part of life. Anyway,
they're not dirty just because they're part of life.
He also says, "I want to say thanks for both of you for sending out your yearly prints." Well, you're welcome. Omega 9.
I'm so glad people are getting those.
Yeah, I really liked this year's.
No,
I thought
they
this
were
year's
fun.
Part of why I liked this year so much is they were we just winged it.
Yeah.
Like we just went, what's a good thing, blah, 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 and just threw it out. And
well,
didn't think too
you
hard.
Technically drew yours first.
Okay.
And then you went, well, you could just make one. And I did.
And you did. And I think as a result, back to my original point, it worked out great.
It did work out good. I like them.
For the Monday show, what is Carter's favorite Western?
Ooh.
I raised my kids to enjoy Westerns, so let's see how this goes.
I love Tombstone and 310 to Yuma.
310 and Tombstone are great answers.
Those ones I just love.
310, the new 310, 2007's 310, which would have made you 10?
Yeah, it would have been 10.
Weird.
That's weird. But,
that movie's so good.
Like I love Westerns. They're so much fun. Like Silverado, Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Like the classics, great.
Yep.
But there's something about those other two.
I know.
I'll be a Huckleberry.
Did you ever watch, you may have been too old. Well, it was 03, so you'd have been too young.
Okay.
But Open Range with Kevin Costner. He directed it. Isn't
there a Disney film called Open Range? Like an animated film?
You're thinking of
Home on the Range.
Home on the Range. Open Range. There's Outer Range, which is a show on Prime about aliens in the freaking South 40 or whatever.
So much is happening.
But Open Range is just a pure Western. It's the last time Kevin Costner directed a film before this last week or month when he launched his newest movie, Horizon Part 1, which tanked at the box office. I'm very unfortunate because it doesn't mean it's bad. We should. It's so good.
I'd be down.
Oh my gosh, Carter.
No, dude, the box office means nothing these days. Can we talk about that?
I know.
Because of how few people actually go to the theater and most people don't go multiple times as much as it used to be.
Yeah.
And streaming numbers are all up. It makes no sense that we're still going off box office.
I know, we shouldn't be. It's dumb.
It's weird.
Here's the other thing, though. I forgot now.
I love Westerns. They're great.
I was going to say. Westerns are great. It's America's mythology. We don't have anything else.
Yeah. Actually, I think that noir and gangsters are our other mythology.
A little bit, yeah. That's a good point. I think that kind of works
too. Those are
the
two.
But we're really good at the Old West is great because it's this self-contained.
It's all about heroes and villains and outlaws.
Even though the whole thing took 10 years.
It was super short.
Yeah.
It was 40 years-ish, but the peak was a decade.
Yeah, the part we all romanticize is about a 10-year
Before too much law was in town. It was still kind of crazy and people were just
before
taking
cars,
land.
Horses were still the thing. There's just this little zone there.
Yeah.
And you can do so much. You can mix zombies in there.
Well, because it was so big.
You can put aliens in there. You can get real weird with it.
Because it was so large, the U.S. is huge. And when you're expanding out west, there's so much to see and do.
Yeah.
You get a lot of legends out of that.
Yeah, I agree. So, I want to watch Westerns right now.
I know. Let's go watch Western movies.
Let's do it. We're all done.
You
Bye,
gotta
everybody.
go to your dumb thing.
Here's he also asked what's a Western that I hated.
Oh.
I did not like that Jim Jarmusch movie. What was that called?
Jim Jarmusch.
Jim. Yeah, he's a director that sometimes I like.
I need to watch. What's the one? I think it's a show, but it might be a movie. The one where it's all the chicks in the town because all the men died.
Dead Man, it's called. That's awesome. That's
I need to watch that. It's on my list. Godless.
It's amazing.
I need to watch it.
You know who else is? You know who's really good in that? All the women are amazing. But the bad guy played by Dumber, guy that played Dumber.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Dumber.
Dumber.
From Dumb and Dumber. What's his name? That's going to piss me off. Oh, there it is. It's, wait, give me
Jeff Daniels.
Jeff freaking Daniels. He plays the main bad guy. He's really good in it.
Yeah.
And the guy, Scoots McNairy or whatever his name is, which sounds like a Western name anyway.
It already is.
But he's in Fargo and a million other things. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
But he's so good as the sheriff who's losing his eyesight. It's so good.
See, I love a good Western.
You would need to see Godless. You and what's her bucket? You and Alicia sit down and watch that.
It's on my list. Everything's on my list.
Oh, it's so good. I want to rewatch it. I loved it.
We're watching The Mentalist right now.
How's The Mentalist going?
It's good. She's watched it before. She watched it during the pandemic with all her roommates. I have not seen it, and so I have no idea what's like. There's the whole thing of it is that there's a serial killer they're trying to find, and I know nothing.
The entire series, though, right?
The whole series,
his kid or something.
Like this overarching thing.
It's his wife or his kid.
His wife and kid got killed.
Wife and kid got killed by a serial killer. So while he's solving other serial murders,
just general murders.
It's like X-Files.
Yeah, there's a big overarching thing.
Yeah.
But
every once in a while, the smoking man shows up.
We're getting close to the end, and it's really good. So that's what we've been watching, and it's good background. We got
a listener in Bozeman, Montana, a place I always mean to visit. I hope to one day. I really like speaking of Old West, freaking Montana's awesome. Anyway.
Really quick, Leslie Logan's mom said, Carter, stop watching that show you didn't like and start Godless. What show didn't I like?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Got it.
The Acolyte.
The Acolyte.
It's 90 in Bozeman, Montana, says this listener from the 406 area code.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. 90's pretty hot.
It's 90.
But it's dry. It's dry 90.
Here.
It's a dry 90. For the Monday show, it's 93 here in Ontario, California, says someone from the 714s area.
Oh, wow, the rain actually cooled us down a lot. Yeah, it's 89 right now.
We got one from Nashville. It says it's hot as hell, mid-90s, and humid as shit. I hate it, says this person.
I hate the heat. I hate it.
Here's one. 76 here in Wellsville, New York. That's not bad.
You know that movie.
Oh, and Carter, I hate pap smears, says this person.
Yeah.
Molly is who it is.
I don't think anyone enjoys pap smears.
I don't think pap smears are meant for enjoyment.
Honestly, I don't think any part of like female medical checkups are fun or exciting for anyone.
No, why would they be?
They blow.
They're not great. I thought I had a call for today. Did I not have one?
Did you not have one?
Hold on. Yeah, I did. Let's hear this one.
This is Jamie calling for the Monday show. I just had a quick question for Carter. So I've had Scott in my ears for the better part of a decade now, and I picked up some of his mannerisms, as one does, and they drive my girlfriend crazy. This is Jamie calling for the Monday show.
Oh,
I just
it
had a quick
restarted.
question.
Why did it restart?
What happened?
And notably, I'll say something like, they drive my girlfriend crazy. Most notably, I'll say something like, hey, honey, can you grab me that thingy with the stuff in the deal? And she'll look at me like I'm nuts. And then once I actually parse what I'm saying, I'll say the actual thing. So I'm just curious, Carter, do you have any sort of your dad's mannerisms that come up more than others, since obviously he's your dad and all? Yeah, this show really melts my cheese, as someone famous once said. Keep up the good work.
It's another thing I used to say all the time.
Really?
I think, oh man, that really melts my cheese.
I do not remember that.
I say it on the shows all the time.
Yeah.
All right, so what mannerisms did you pick up from me?
I don't know. I pick up the thing is, we kind of share mannerisms because
A little bit.
I feel like in our family especially, we all just kind of like do the same things.
Yeah. No, everybody's in the same, everyone's on the same page. Especially when everyone gets together. It's just like it's a circle.
Just a
it's
whole,
a circle of this.
Like no one ever stops talking when we're all together.
No, but I mean, you have to admit, probably in terms of like goofball behavior, it's all from me.
You know what?
Mom didn't really give you guys that.
You know what I do that is like, I don't know. This is the one thing I could think of right now.
Real quick, that was TMS Jamie, by the way, the one that does mashups and stuff, and got the audio that you made the animated core thing from. Yeah, he's awesome. Love that guy. Anyway,
the thing that you do, where you say a thing and then you say it louder, but like far away from a microphone.
Oh, where I go.
Where you'll go.
I hate this. I freaking hate it.
Yeah, like the cheese. Like that. I do that.
You do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But just like in regular conversation with normal people.
Yeah.
I also make fart noises and or whatever.
Like if when there's, and this happens every time, if somebody's making out on a camera, I go. I do
stuff all the time that like people look at me really funny for, and then I go, oh right, that's like not a normal behavior. That's a Scott Johnson behavior.
Incredible Sauce says it's got to be a pretty sarcastic household. I don't know about sarcastic.
Oh, we're sarcastic, but like
it's sarcastic, but not in a mean way. No. Nobody's mean to each other.
But also we actually for a while, both with Dylan and B, who are both the in-laws. Struggled a little bit. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah, they both
Dylan
did.
too. Where
getting used to
when
it.
we talk as a family, just our smaller family, we don't stop and literally interrupt each other. But it's not interrupting. We're actually having like 4 conversations at once.
Yeah, we're filling the air.
All paying attention.
Yeah.
So literally, 100%. Like we'll be talking across the table about 4 different things, and everyone's on the same page. Yeah. I don't know how we do it. It's crazy.
I don't know how we do it either, but it did drive those new in-laws a little crazy.
Yeah, the new in-laws, every time they're
now
new, they're like, what is this?
They love it now.
And
Dylan doesn't want it any other way.
Yeah.
Feels weird if it's not happening.
Like they would stop talking when they'd get interrupted. Yeah. And we're like, no, you just keep talking. Like we're this is how we converse.
Yep. And they're
getting used to it.
The little ones are doing the same damn things.
Oh, they're so much fun. We're weird.
Here's one.
We're loud.
Let's see here. Thanks for the comic book daily stuff. Tom Norman in the chats. He also said, submit Brutus on the left and Gus on the right for your viewing pleasure.
Brutus and Gus.
Brutus and Gus, yo. Here they are. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
These are so cute. You know, if you're just listening to audio, I realize you can't see these awesome pets.
But they're so cute.
But they're amazing. Look at these dogs.
Little babies.
Chilling. I'll bet this one barks if you fart.
Yep.
He's a yapper, dude. I can
totally
just tell.
Yapper.
What's his name? Brutus. His name is Gus. That little one's Gus. Perfect.
Lucky Phil asks, y'all allergic to dead air, or can you be comfortable with silences?
It's hard.
What's funny is after a big family thing, when everyone leaves, me, you, and Mom will often just sit on the couches in the front room and just nothing.
That's true.
Zone.
But we have our phones and things.
Yeah.
You have to
zone
decompress.
out, yeah.
It's a decompression a little
Total
bit. Total
decompression.
And when I'm on shows all day, and then I have a day that's like 5 shows a day or something.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody for hours. Just leave me alone.
No, yeah, I think it's an introvert thing of like, I need my time after being around a lot of people. I have to sometimes if I'm not allowed to, and Alicia and B will notice this whenever we're like at a family thing.
Yeah.
If I don't have my like time away, sometimes I'll shut down mid conversation and I'm listening and like paying attention, but I'll like head down, just like sitting there.
You just kind of zone out.
And then if something comes up that's like important, I'll like lift my head and and then I'll go back down.
You're like a robot.
Yeah.
With the wake up word.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And then I'll just immediately zone down again.
Yep.
It's not always, but usually it's when I've been on for too long.
Yeah. You should see me after a weekend of like Nerdtacular or TMS Vegas. Yeah. It destroys me.
You corpse out.
I corpse out hard.
Don't even,
Yeah.
Can't form sentences.
Yeah, and I get really grumpy. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
It's weird. Here's one. This is from Phil in Australia. It says 11C, so centigrade. I don't know what that is. 11 is about...
I feel like
it's winter over there. It's cold.
Yeah, I was going to say that's pretty cold.
It's only 11 degrees above zero.
11C.
And cloudy in Sydney, or 51 for your space points. So that makes sense. Love the show though, Phil. It's cold. I mean, if it was 51 here, we would feel very cold.
I love the 50s and 60s are the perfect warmer weather.
It's pretty good.
But I like it when it's real cold.
This one is definitely not for our show. Hold on a second. This is for someone else. Let's put that in the film sack group. All right. How about this one? Hey, Scott and Carter. I made up a word that I wanted to share with you guys. Slothlessness.
Slothlessness.
Try to say it 5 times. Thanks, Tezzeret Dynamite. All right. You ready?
It's stuck in my throat.
5 times?
Slothlessness.
Slothlessness. Slothlessness. Slothlessness. Slothlessness. I did 3 nesses.
Slothlessness.
I can't even say Tezzeret Dynamite that many times. I always like hearing from him.
It makes my tongue feel fat.
Look, have the doctor look at that next time. Take a chunk of your tongue. We also got a voicemail, but I don't know if it's for us. Let's find out. Let's learn the hard way. All right, we're gonna pull up.
Let us learn
the latest call. See what it is. Here we go. Hit and play.
Slothlessness.
Here we go.
Hi, this is for Film Sack.
That's not for us.
How about this one? That one's blank.
Hello?
How about this one?
This is for the diaries.
Nope. How about this one?
Hey, Scott. This is for the diary.
Oh, another one. Same person, I think.
For the diarrhea.
Hey, this is for the morning stream.
Nope. Final one.
Hey, my name is Donovan, and this is for the forehead.
Nope. All right, none of those for the morning. They all came in like seconds ago, so I figured they must be us.
That's weird.
Yeah, weird.
Huh.
Anyway, I think that's going to do it for us.
Yeah. What else do we have to talk about?
Nothing
at all.
No. I want to talk about our patrons. So Carter made a bug because we've been eating bugs, so she made a bug for the sticker.
It's a cow bug.
And those are out. That means you guys should have either gotten them. Some of you international patrons aren't going to get them probably
They might be a little late, yeah.
But I've heard from people when they get them. Like Claire lets me know she gets them.
Oh, good.
Stuff like that. So anyway, we want to thank you guys again for all your support. I'm going to have to do something cool to top that one this month or next month. It's my month. But if you want to be a part of that and get cool stuff in the mail and other great benefits, sign up today at patreon.com/The Monday Show. Even if all you want to do is just never have an ad in the show.
Yeah.
Perfect way to do it.
Super nice.
No ads ever. Stickers, avatars, bonus streams, other stuff.
Which we will be doing. Totally the bonus
We're
streams.
behind on bonus
We're
streams.
a little bit behind.
Anyway, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. Patreon.com/The Monday Show. Frogpants.com/Monday for everything else. And keep those texts and those emails and those voicemails coming. 801-471-0462. Or just go to the website and contact us there.
Yeah, we're very interesting people. Ask us anything.
We sure can be.
We sure can be,
we
Brother
sure can
Johnson.
be, Brother John. That's another thing you say all the time. Brother Johnson. Oh, we got one last one. Leslie in L.A. says it's 89 here with a nice breeze.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Except L.A. doesn't. I hate L.A.
I don't like L.A. either. I'm not a huge fan.
Not a big fan of L.A.
I don't mind.
L.A.
I like San Diego.
I hate San Francisco.
I like parts of San Francisco.
Doesn't like it.
Well, you were in a weird... That was weird.
I was all over.
I know, but you went over.
The only good place was the big old indoor market thing. Like the.
Oh, I do like that.
That place was fun. That was the only part of that place.
The tourist stuff's cool down there by the Fisherman's Wharf and all that.
Yeah, Fisherman's Wharf's cool, but it's like.
And go tour the Alcatraz. I loved that.
The Alcatraz.
The Alcatraz, as the kids call it. I loved that. That was one of my favorite things I ever did. And I did it the year you were born. Is when I went. I haven't been since. Well, I haven't been to that tour since.
Born.
And they gave you little Walkman things, and you wore headphones, and they go, "This is the cell where."
It's probably
Joe
different
Blow
now.
did a thing. I'm sure it's
Joe
totally
Blow.
different. I'm sure you could probably go in there and just use your phone or tune into something.
Yeah,
it's
it's probably something like that.
Probably some Wi-Fi,
Download
Bluetooth thing.
an app.
I don't know. Who knows?
Something.
Anyway, that's going to do it for us. Thank you all for listening. We'll be back next week. Don't you worry. And thanks for showing up early.
At a normal time.
At a normal time. We'll be back at 4 next week because this week was weird. That's just the way it was.
4 in the mountains.
Chat, stick around. You guys are going... Oh, did we do doodles today?
No.
We could do
We could do doodles.
We might still do a doodle and give one away in the post.
We shall see.
So come live on the show, too, because then you get free stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode of This Here Show.
This here.
Bye.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
Dang it, I was trying to find an old Carter clip I could play at the end. I didn't do it in time. Hold on.
I'll have to add it later.
I'm going to find it.
Hey.
Don't.
Do you guys want to look at my shirt?
No, they
my
don't.
vest? Look at it. I have a Carter patch.